Welcome back, everyone, to another round of Gore Made Breaks. Before we get started, I got to give a very special shout out to the following Patreon members: Michael P. with basketball cards, T-Bone, Wayne Hunt, and of course, Shane with oddball cards. So tonight, we've got a quickie but a goodie, and this is some of the most popular stuff, at least available right now. And am I the only one? Sorry for this random thought. Am I the only one that kind of likes that we have narrowed down some of the big products this year in 2025? So Thorgy is going to have us all taking a look at the 2025 Bowman Blaster offerings, as well as a revamped and definitely supercharged 2025 Topps Heritage offering, both in Blaster and in the Fat Packs. They have their own unique speckle refractors. I cannot wait. And I will say, guys, I am cheating tonight. I'm cheating and I am stacking the deck. This just came in. And if you have been watching the channel, you already know Joey Gallo will be monitoring all openings tonight. Not just Mr. Gallo, but a bazooka back. Joey Gallo is basically cheating. All right, so Thorgy, I do not know if you are here or not yet. If you are, please comment. And when you do, if you want to change the order of which I will be opening these things, please let me know. But I'm going to start off with Heritage. Just got here, Thorgy. Welcome aboard. I was going to start with Fat Packs. Then I was going to go to the Blasters. Then I was going to go to the Bowman. So sounds like you are good with that. Spaceman in the house. Spaceman, you are up second. And we just have the two folks in tonight. And I think this is going to be a shorty, but a goodie. That's what she said. Okay, 2025 Fat Packs. We have already scientifically discovered that you're either going to get a, what is it, an aqua, and what's the other thing you're going to get? You're going to get an aqua, or you're going to get a base chrome. And if you get the base chrome, you're going to get the high number. So aqua and insert, or base chrome and high number. Okay, Mason Montgomery rookie. Gino. Andres Jimenez, the flying squirrel. Uceta, Mr. Trout gets sleeves, the steer. Willie Castro, Jose Caballero, Glaber Day. Photoshopped, by the way. If you know the story of the beards, you already know how you could tell that's photoshopped. Springer Dinger, Lord S., Lane Thomas, Mr. Smiles, James Wood rookie. And then the Ryan Bliss base chrome. And then Corey Seager is most likely a high number. Boom. Yes, he is. Mr. Burleson, Trey Turner, love him. And then Sean Burke. All right, so Thorgy is relying on the science to get us through this evening. I am, of course, relying on Joey Gallo. And what do we got here? Oh, so that is the, what is that, 1953 throwback styling of James Wood. I actually didn't even realize it first time around because it's already such a cool vintagey styling. So the James Wood rookie insert, Mr. Trout tends to get sleeves around here. And if you've been following your baseball news, you know that Trout is looking good in his rehab, aka IL stint, and should be back soon. Brooks Baldwin rookie. Ryan Weathers, George Kirby, Grant Holmes. I mean, that's some Kenny Powers aura right there. Okay. Lake Bashar, I guess. Jorge Polanco hits dingers. Hammer and Hank. Ozzy. Jace Jung rookie. Adele Amador rookie. Dave Peterson. Eovaldi. Perdomo. Josh Naylor. Naylor? I hardly know her. And then William Clark. Adrian Del Castillo goes aqua, and yellow was what I was failing miserably to try to tell. Are there autos in here? There definitely are. And we just need to hit one. There's the Wagaman. There's the Schneeman, and there's Pablo Lopez. I think it sounds cooler if you call every name that ends in min as man. It's just better, right? All right. So we got our yellow. Can't believe I forgot about yellow. We got our yellow. We got our aqua. The Topps Heritage offerings this year is a complete game changer. I will let you guys know that ideally, hopefully, ho. One thumbs up. Come on, guys. I'm working for it over here. Smash that like button if you don't mind. I heard it helps with the algorithm. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, well, whatever. We'll be right back where we started from. We should have hangers here by the weekend. All right, Cade Smith, Brandon Nimmo, Dustin Harris, rookie, Adrian Del Castillo, rookie, Seymour. If you ever hear this man referred to as Seymour, just you know that I started that here at this channel. Seymour, Josh Hader, Yasmani Grandal, Danny Jansen does all the things, Jaron Duran, Nico Horner, Freddie Freeman. See what I did there? Freeman? No, Freeman. Then Chappie, got the ERA leaders, Jamison Tyone, James Polk, President Card, Raffy Devers, Aqua, a yellow, Chris Morel for the Rays, Jairo Iriarte, you got Valente Belozo, and then J-Rod. They're not making these names any easier to pronounce this year. And I guess despite my my honest and humble plea for more thumbs up, we are just stuck at one. That's all right. Mr. Palmer, how are you? Just got home from a Brewer game. Nice flex, by the way. How did said game go? Because I'm out of the loop on baseball scores for today. Joey Gallo, Bazooka back, is really running the show around here, James. Tobias Myers, Sonny Gray. I drank my mom underneath the table. If you've heard that sentence more than once today, you are hanging out in the right crowd. James, kudos to you. Christian, well, I wish there was a button I could hit for like an applause. Francisco Alvarez, CJ Abrams, the Nacho gets sleeves. Justin Henry Malloy, why not? 3 names. He's either a sniper or a baseball player. Garrett Cole, Kevin Gaussman, the Clemenses, Yoshida, Urseg, Robert Suarez, Ribby leaders. And then we go into our base chrome, extra innings Brewers lost. That's okay. I had fun. Extra innings at least means competitive game, right? So Justin Steele, who unfortunately out for the season, I think he's a TJ victim. That is a high number and a chrome. MJ Melendez is a high number. Jerk Stormanaya, Christian Mania, and Joey Cantillo rounds us out. And still, we are stuck at one like. This is a tough crowd. All right. So now, Thorgy, we are moving on. Would you like to see your blaster of Heritage, or would you like to see your 2 blasters of Bowman? Either way, Joey Gallo, Bazooka, back, is leading the charge here for good luck. Joey Gallo will remain a staple of monitoring what goes down on the channel here. 8-4, I think. Not sure about time. I was 10 beers in. Is this when I ask how'd you get yourself home? Or do I trust that you're a dad now. Maturity has seeped in, and you obviously got yourself home in the most mature, public transportation way possible, maybe an Uber. And 8-4 sounds like they kind of imploded there, maybe in the extras. That's all right. Good game. Hopefully you saw something cool, maybe a dinger from a PC fan or 2. Kobe Mayo, rookie. Hopefully he can pull things together. Pedro Leon, Drew Thorpe, Brooks Lee, rookie. Then we got Nolan Gorman, Tyler Anderson in chrome, Yogi, and then Jake Eater. And I think we had a party bus. I'm glad that you made it home safely, sir. You've got a young one to worry about now. So no more of those shenanigans from our younger years. Not at all admitting that I ever once did anything wrong ever in my entire life. But, I've heard stories. Now we're up to 3 likes. All right, now I'm feeling it. There we go. Do you see what happens? The likes go up. The Jung Hoo Lee sightings come out. Jung Hoo Lee in pink. O'Neal Cruz, Lipscomb, Griffin Conine out for the season. Brent Rooker's a stud. Brendan Rodgers. Through the years, we already know we like this name. Shohei All-Foil. Yes, it is. Very nice. Otto Lopez. And then Roki Sasaki, who I believe is also on the IL with just a shoulder impingement, nothing of the TJ likes. Although I will say, Roki being, kind of a new addition to the MLB. I don't know if he's already had TJ or not, because we did not have to go through the growing pains of his Japanese career. Connor Wong, Arazarena, Mel Ott, Duke Ellis, that's a fancy name, Andrew Heaney, Severino, now on the A's. Severino in the A's gear, I like that. Stan the Man, and then Gunner. All right, let's see if there's anything plus 400. Severino. So Severino, maybe, an honorary high number since the late team change there. Parrot poop is not something you want to show up in your mailbox. And I think I drove enough miles drunk to cross the country multiple times. No, all of those miles took place in Mexico, James. That's the default here. You're driving over the speed limit, doing anything crazy. It happened in Mexico, and that's the story, and we're sticking to it. Orelvis in green, Pennington, the Fat Rock, Paredes, Flaherty, that's Oddball's World Series champ, Oddball favorite. Max Fried in Yankees gear. The Torque is having a great year. Altuve, that's a life-size photo. And Brian Reynolds. Torque really is having a breakout year. I don't know if you guys have been following along or not. Chances are, if you're watching this channel, you've been collecting for a few years, which means you probably have some Torkelson cards, and you are just chomping at the bit for them to shoot up in value. We got Vladdy, Jansen, the Snellzilla, Matt Strom, Jacob Young going chrome there. Bobby Witt leads the way, and Judges in there. There's the Ohtani 50-50 card, and then JT Ginn. Okay, Mexico, good things, good food, no laws, no rules. What could go wrong? All right, let's get these sleeved up. And Thorgy, you've got what looks to be 3 packs left to go in Heritage. And then we go straight over to Bowman. Okay, here we go. Going pink. Who do we got there? Ryan Helsley and Emmanuel Clase. And that is the leading fireman. Okay. Fiducia rookie, Bob Gibson, Zach Geloff, Jerkstad, Ronel Blanco, Helen Keller. All right, we'll throw that in a sleeve. Adele Amador rookie, and then David Peterson. Again, if I mentioned earlier, if I didn't, my bad. I usually get 2 high number SPs per blaster, almost like clockwork. And one time the high number was also a parallel, like a pink or a chrome, but only once. The other times it was a standalone high number. Pat Bailey, Luz Peralta rookie, Edwin Diaz, Sweet Trumpets, Araldis, Chorio, record breaker, Travis d'Arnaud, Nate Eovaldi threw a Maddox this year, then Geraldo Perdomo. And right there, Travis d'Arnaud will be our high number. And now we are due, what, a chrome? Last weekend, we were able to break this down to straight up science. And no, it was green. And you can tell it's like chrome, pink, high number, green. Chrome, pink, high number, green. All right. Aubert in green. Scooble Dooble, Barrios, and Lugo. The Judge, that's worth a sleeve. Mad Max, Jock Peterson, Tyler O'Neill. I dig these. Mr. Smiles with the little foil circle there. Josh Naylor. Naylor? I hardly know her. And Pete Alonso. Which I will add this in there. And Thorgy, no offense to you, no offense to the Mets, but I will say in some of the recent highlights that I have been watching, Pete Alonso should probably just stop throwing the ball home. It seems like in multiple instances, when he throws the ball home, he basically just gets a case of the yips and airmails it home. All right, 2025 Bowman Thorgy. As usual, the prospect names that are collectible and sleevable when it comes to Bowman varies wildly as the year goes on. So feel free to tell me if I miss a guy that deserves a sleeve. Here we go. We got Adley, Luis Angel Acuna rookie. Then we got Chappie. Yes, I love the inserts. Andrew Painter, number 19. Cade Horton, I believe, prospect. Kevin Castillo, first. Goes in my first pile. I got a first pile, then I got everything else pile. Romeo Sanabria, first. Jeremy Cabrera, first in chrome. Jared Sunderstrom with the green grass, first out of 99. Very nice. I dig those. Kobe Mayo, rookie. Raffy and Riley Green. All right, so we got Kobe Mayo, who I will say, unfortunately, is probably working his way down the sleevable list. Still needs to kind of put it all together. You could probably liken him to a Torkelson, a guy that had all of the hype, seems to have all of the tools, and just needs to put it together in the big leagues. Okay, next up. We already got our first numbered card. Thomas Segezi, rookie. Araz Urena, the Fresh Prince. Soto. And we'll see how Soto grows and adapts into the Mets lineup. Esteban Gonzalez, first. Blake Walters, first. That is going to be numbered. Alex Mooney with the lime green $3.99 paper variety. So don't look now, but Thorgy just got 2 numbered parallels out of his first blaster. Hagen Smith Chrome, Arun Escobar in Chrome, Salvi Yelly, Brian Reynolds. It does seem like after, a case or whatnot, you're probably averaging a numbered card or auto per blaster. Schwallenbach, rookie. He gets a sleeve. Ketel Marte, underrated. King Tuck, same. Greatness Loading, Segezi, rookie. I like those. Jack Penny, first. Alejandro Rosario, first. Edglin Perez, first. Stafura, first. And there is our Reptilian. Franklin Arias, first. Refractor. Logan Gilbert, the Degrominator. And then CJ, stay out of the casinos, Abrams. All right. New Bowman and new Heritage, guys, back-to-back like this, really show you that somebody over there at Topps is paying attention, because these guys really have upped the ante. William Contreras, Bam Bam, and Tatis. Kobe Mayo, Rockstar Rookies insert. Brito first. Hightower first. Jack Lines first. Sunstrom first in Chrome, and Cam Caminiti. River Ryan, rookie. Yamamoto and Tovar. Yamamoto, I believe, just threw 7 innings of one-hit baseball the other night, so don't sleep on him. He is a 2024 Archives. He's got a rookie card in there. 2024 Series 2 Flagship has a rookie card in there. Mason Wynn. Wyatt Langford. Dylan Cruz makes an appearance tonight. Carson, I need to figure out how you actually pronounce his last name. Benj, or something else that I have completely missed. Kadeem Dia first. Robert Kala, prospect. Bo Walker first. Zaire Hope. I don't know why this card has become a collectible, but it is. Painter in Chrome. Jackson Holiday. Mr. Trout. Tristan Casas. Somebody knows the inside baseball on why that Zaire Hope card became collectible. I would love to know it. Yuri Perez, Cole Reagans, and then Big Christmas, John Kenzie Noel. Nick York with the sweet die-cut Rookie of the Year favorite. I love it. Aaron Estrada first. Max Clark. Slade Caldwell, I think, is on the more collectible side of things. Will Simpson and Mitch Jebb, both firsts, both chromes. And Steven, how are you doing? Class A, Bobby Witt, and Jackson Chorio round out that pack. All right. Thorgy has gone through only one blaster. He got a healthy sized stack of sleevable cards. Got 2 numbered cards out of his first blaster. I don't know what else Bowman needs to do to pull people in, but as I have always been a fan of saying, Bowman's gonna Bowman. All right, Bowman is gonna Bowman, and it doesn't hurt one bit that we have Joey Gallo in bazooka back form. Joey Gallo bazooka leading the charge here. Okay, second blaster of Bowman. We've gone through the majority of a blaster of Bowman. We have already seen multiple autos. We have averaged, I believe, a numbered card per blaster, James. So get in when you can. We'll have more available this Saturday. Corbin Carroll, Scooble Dooble, and the Judge. For Thorgy, it gets a sleeve. Normally, I would not sleeve Aaron Judge cards. No knock on the man. Probably the best hitter in baseball. But, you know, card value is card value. Jace Jung, Rookie of the Year favorite inserts. Next up, we got Marco Torres first. Nibel Mariano first. Seaver King prospect. Fernando Cruz in Chrome and Didier Fuentes in Chrome. Locklear, Bobichette Williams, and Carlos Correa. This has also got to be one of the most difficult years of Bowman names to pronounce. Sagano, rookie. Ben Rice, rookie. Air Jordan. George Clausen, number 88 in the top 100. Colt Emerson. Peyton Eels, first. Jackson Humphreys, first. Esteban Mejia. And Bishop Letson, firsts in Chrome. Caden Dana, Freddie Freeman, and the Kumar Rocker rookie. Now, I saw one, and that is obviously not a very big sample size. I saw one Kumar Rocker start, and he, you know, looked good. You could tell me right now that he's 0-7 already with a 7 ERA. I honestly just wouldn't know, but he looked good, the one I watched. And James says, wish I could. Juggling Kids, truck, and a trip to my land. Well, that's interesting. Which land is this? And do they have different odds for the die-cut Rookie of the Year cards than the full Rookie of the Year cards? Well, I would have to say two things. Number one, there are no odds posted on retail packs. Number two, I didn't realize there were full Rookie of the Year favorite cards. Is that what you're saying? Are there full non-die cut Rookie of the Year favorite cards? And I'm not talking about the top 100 cards. I'm talking about Rookie of the Year favorite. I didn't know there were full ones. They must be hobby only. About 20 acres in Minnesota going, what? And Thorgy says he found 2 in his stack. Now, were those hobby? After Memorial Day, James, 20 acres. James, please enlighten us. What is the plan for these 20 acres? That sounds amazing. Now, you're talking to a guy in California who the idea of 20 acres is completely foreign, and you've got to be a magillionaire, not a gagillionaire, but a magillionaire to afford 20 acres of California land. Please tell me, what's the thoughts here? Okay, J-Ram, Belly Bomb, Ozzy, Zach Nito, Lazaro Montez, Jose Perella first, Chase Mobley first. McGonigal, there we go, first in Chrome. We got Jose Perella first in Chrome, Avocado, Wheeler, and Sweet Meat Pete. A Homestead with a... You're like the freaking Duttons. I'm like, my mind is completely blown, and I'm also very happy for you at the same time. Will this 20 acres turn into, like, you will put a home on said 20 acres or a vacation camping 20? I don't even know how to think about this. This is so foreign to a California native. Frankie Lindor, Mr. Smiles, Machado, J-Rod. All right, then we got Greatness Loading, McGonigal one more time, Malcolm Moore in a first, Luis Pena in a first, Yofri Rodriguez in a first, Corey Lewis first, Reptilian, Dawell Joseph, love it, Connor Norby, rookie, interesting name, you get a sleeve. We got Caminero and then Roki Sasaki, rookie. All right, Thorgy, you still have 2 packs to go. You are clearly bringing in a bunch of good stuff. I can't be the only one that's this excited about Bowman this year. It's Bowman, right? Bowman gonna Bowman. It'll be a cabin for now, and then a self-sufficient going off the grid. Look at my man go. That's amazing. Congrats to you and the missus. Okay, 2 packs to go. Bowman. It's Bowman. That's all you need to say. If you don't know why I say Bowman is going to Bowman, you must be new to collecting. Okay, Elvis rookie. Haesung Kim rookie. Jace Jung rookie. Jace Jung rookie Rockstar. One more time. Carson Bengio. I have no clue. That the Jesus Made first. That is a big chase card. Chase Burns. Lucas Ramirez in chrome. Samuel Basayo in chrome. Del Castillo, Waldrep, and Rhett Lauder in chrome. I'm sorry, not chrome. Sorry, rookie. I'm mesmerized. I'm trying to hold 5 different conversations. I'm trying to understand how a person can have 20 acres, and I'm trying to look at the Bowman offerings of this year all at one time. It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm sorry. I wouldn't be downplaying that either, James. 20 acres is ridiculous. We just obviously we just purchased the new Gore homestead. It's maybe a quarter acre, right? But I'm happy about it because it's California, so you can't be greedy out here. Okay, there's Ellie, Sedon Rafaela, and Gunner. Then we get to the inserts. Chase Burns, VIP. I love that all the inserts are refractors. Nick Kurtz. Then we got Kyle DeBarge first. D'Angelo Ortiz first. There's Jacques in chrome. And Winston Santos first in chrome. Whitcomb, Brooks Lee, and Mr. freaking Skeens second year card. And that's going to do it. So, Thorgy, you opened 2 blasters. You wound up with 2 numbered cards, not to mention a very, very healthy stack of sleevable rookies, inserts, and parallels. New Age Bowman, New Age Heritage is just taking it up a notch. I want to stretch of land for my family, but it's hard to find around Sacramento. Steven, you're feeling my pain. I mean, it's just not something that is readily available. Now, for Steven, and this will make like no sense to anybody else, if you wanted to move up to like Reading or something like that, you could probably find yourself a couple of acres. It'll also be 120 degrees on average up there, but that's the price you pay. And Spaceman, maybe you have accidentally blocked Steven through no fault of his own, because he's been nothing but a model citizen, but it happens. Spaceman, by the way, you are up right now, so I'm going to go ahead and place your name on the mat. Placerville area is doable. That's kind of like that. I mean, that's not bad. I'll be honest. For those of you who are West Coasters, you're not in the chat right now, but maybe we have some West Coasters who watch the channel or watch the videos after the fact. Placerville isn't that bad, right? It's about an hour and a half away. Near the major Sacramento area. You could buy some land in Placerville and still live a relatively normal life. But from somebody who's down closer to the Bay Area like myself, Placerville is a million miles away. All right, Joey Gallo and his bazooka back goodness will bring us good luck on Spaceman's Archives blaster. Of course, he wants Jung Hoo Lee as a Giants fan. I do have the chat put to live chat, so my version of the chat filters should not be filtering anything. Maybe something happened and you accidentally fat-fingered a block on Steven's chat. He's a real person, despite his, not safe for work screen name. I like him. I like his attitude. I like the cut of his jib. Here we go. Okay, Jung Hoo Lee for the Spaceman. I would love to see the Jung Hoo Lee, which I believe Jung Hoo Lee is in the 1970 styling, which means if we see it in a blaster, it's going to be black and foil. That is a just absolute show closer right there. You got to go, I believe, Mr. Palmer, I believe you got to go into your own individual settings, and somewhere in there, it's got a list of people that you have blocked and or filtered, and maybe you would need to unblock him. Obviously, I can't tell you exactly the steps to take, but it's something like that. Mr. Beltray, we got Jeter. This is just such a great design. I am nostalgic all over again for the 1970 Heritage design because this was also the 2019 Topps Heritage design. If you're one of the 8 people watching this live, the way that the breakdown goes is we are 1 year advanced to the current year. So in 2019, it was 1970. In 2020, it was 71. In 2022, it was 73. Right now in 2025, we are looking at the 1976. So maybe that will help one person. I don't know, but I said it anyway. Barshow, Connor Joe. There is the Ranger Suarez at the break parallel. Insert. David Wright, that's his jersey number and only his. Reese Hoskins and Shohei gets a sleeve. 40 acres behind my land. My goodness. James, I know it's tacky to bring up money, but around about how much per acre is it going for? Because that sounds amazing. You could change your name to James Dutton. All right, Snellzilla, Bam Bam, Bryce Harper, Jake Amberger, White Langford rookie. There we go. 82 grand for an acre. Whew. All right, Shane McClanahan. He's one of those guys you got to say the whole name. Black and foil. Lubob, Johan Rojas rookie, and Loper Fido rookie. I would love the idea of having acreage. 40 acres, aka 60 acres, is I haven't even dared it to dream that big, James. Royce Lewis. Wait, 80. Wait, I'm backing up here. Where am I at? Let me read James's comments. Blah, 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 blah. 40 acres, 40 acre, 82. 82 grand for the 48 acres. Done deal. Do it. Do it. A-Rod, Yario Rodriguez, Justin Steele, Air Jordan, Logan Webb. I know a lot of you guys might not know about the legend of Logan Webb, but you should probably spend a couple of minutes of looking up Logan Webb for the Giants and realize he is their ace and he's legit. You can still find a lot of Logan Webb, Bowman firsts, autos, rookies for very affordable prices. He is a legit stud. Spaceman, back me up on that. Sal Freelick and Riley Green. Yeah, Logan Webb. I actually got one of Logan Webb's 2024 Stadium Club first day issue cards. Logan Webb is legit. Despite the fact that I'm admittedly not a Giants fan, I'm running out of local teams, and I've got to use my logical brain, and Logan Webb is legit. All right, we're up to the next pack here. Spaceman, show closer, Donnie Baseball. I like that. Jared Jones, rookie. Christian Scott, rookie. Willie Castro, Nolan Avocado. Salvi, insert and foil. Soto and Jurickson Profar. Neither of those guys are playing for the teams represented in those pictures. Soto because he's gone, and Profar because he did a naughty. And yeah, California, like what you just described 82 grand per acre would seem like a steal. Trevor Story, the beard grows and so does his ability. Javi Baez has learned to hit again. Francisco Alvarez. Nolan Jones, black parallel rookie, the Rocket. Dave Winfield, Haight Steinbrenner, Sonny Gray, and Murph Dog, Sean Murphy. Sean Murphy, a fantastic former A and Gold Glove level defender, catcher, and Silver Slugger winner. If you don't know about Sean Murphy, 2018 Bowman first, get in there while you can. J-Rod, Trevor Williams, the man of steel. You guys saw the autograph, a very nostalgic, not to mention sentimental autograph card that I picked up of Mr. Ricky Henderson, his on-card autos from 2025 that he signed before his passing. I'm sorry, is it 25 or 24? I don't know. The auto that he signed before his passing, I picked one of those up. It's on-card autos. Man of Steel, Ricky Henderson. Got Chuck Nasty, newly retired Benintendi, maybe making a return to, prominence. Jack Letter, rookie, in insert. There's old school Yaz and Rod Carew, another guy who just does not get a lot of love for his hitting prowess. There are all sorts of cool Tony Gwynn hitting statistic cards. I just saw one today, actually, that says that Ellie De La Cruz this month will eclipse Tony Gwynn's career stats for strikeouts. Yes, Ellie De La Cruz in his a second year card has already struck out more times than Tony Gwynn's entire career. Tony Gwynn, stud. Last pack. I had a picture of Ricky Henderson on the field in the 80s. Steven, I do hope that is something that you cherish because that is awesome. Ricky Henderson, I feel like, is a very misunderstood person. And if you ever watch any of the documentaries about him, you might begin to gain an understanding that it was not purely an ego-driven thing. He was just a gregarious self-talker. And a lot of times he's just talking to himself. Okay, we got Chipper in our last pack of the night. Sweet Meat Pete. There's Ozzie Albies, great team leader for the Braves. Noelvio Marte looks good. He's still trying to wear off the stink of the PED suspension. Hammerin' Hank. Come on. Tell me you don't love that card. Hammerin' Hank in his playing years in a black and foil parallel. Get out of here. Joey Ortiz, Pasquantino, and Chris Morel round it out. I wish I had the negative. I got washed a number of years. Oh, man. I had a picture of Ricky. Man. Well, yes. That is one of those things, like, you never know when it's going to become an important piece of history. And then you have the sudden passing of a legend, and all these things kind of come back into your memory. Gentlemen, Joey Gallo, Bazooka back, has done us well tonight. The Joey Gallo Bazooka back will remain near the playing field here. Don't Bazooka back to bring us luck, because Joey Gallo means good things on this channel. All right, guys, that is going to do it. If you did not get in tonight, but you do realize that Bowman is awesome, or Archives has every big rookie of 2024, including Skeens, including Jung Hoo Lee, including all of the big rookies, we will have more 2024 Archives available this Saturday. I hope we have an 8-hour live stream on Saturday. I'm game for it. I've got the tube taped to my pants and a little water bag. I will go 8 hours if you all are man enough to go 8 hours. That's right. I'm laying down the gauntlet. Until then, though, have a good rest of your week. I hope to see you guys on Saturday, and I will give you a customary later.